Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your weekly check-in in the area of love. It's general. It's not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If it doesn't resonate with you, feel free to check out your other signs. Also, if it doesn't resonate with you, I don't need to know. You don't have to put that in my comments. You can keep that to yourself. There's plenty of other content on YouTube and other content creators, all right? That being said, this is in the area of love. If you look at love in a romantic perspective only, that's probably a you problem, okay? I'm not denoting this as love in a romantic way particularly. We're going to read for couples, we are going to read for singles. What that means is couples is anybody you already have a formed relationship with, even if it is platonic, friends, family, coworkers, whatever. Singles is somebody that's looking for new people, anybody that you want to have new in your life, or looking for new friends, new relationships of any kind that are revolved in the highest vibration of love. I didn't think I needed to explain this, but apparently I do. All right. Now, energy is fluid, so if you find that you need to reverse the roles of these readings, that's fine, but I'm going to read from the perspective of Sagittarius because this is the Sagittarius reading. Time is an illusion, meaning, yes, it's stamped for a specific time, but you're free to move that clock around. It doesn't work that way, so you could already be going through this. This could be a thing of the past for you, and it could be a thing way, way down the road for you, even though we're doing the weekly check-in for a specific time. All right? Now, if you are in a relationship and you're looking at this from a romantic perspective and you feel like you want to get out of that relationship, or they want to get out of that relationship, or you want to change the dynamic of the relationship and possibly have an open relationship or take a break, whatever, stay around for the singles reading because that may speak to you as well. We're going to dive into couples first. Remember, that's anybody that you already have a formed relationship with, whether it's platonic or not. Let's get into it. All right, they're feeling maybe you're a bit controlling and not in a necessarily good way. They feel that maybe your emotions control you or you're a little bit out of balance. They could definitely be scared of you or scared of your reaction, okay? It looks like you don't want to change, all right? It looks like you want what you want, and it's like you get what you get, you don't throw a fit. Okay, and they want a little bit more time for themselves. They want to be nurturing themselves. They want to do things for themselves. They could just want a makeover, overhaul, something like that. Or maybe they just want a gift for themselves. Let's see. We'll clarify. All right. The combined energy is moving forward in a passionate way. It's a rejuvenated energy. It's a younger energy that y'all have going here. What's hidden is dreaming of something. Okay, so dreaming, goals. The outcome is not good, not bad. It looks like the outcome is compromise. It looks like, because it's not necessarily happy, it's not necessarily sad, it looks like a bit of compromise to me. Okay, we'll see. In the shadow cards, you've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse position, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Star in the reverse, with the Magician in the reverse, the Empress in the reverse. And you've got the Empress and the Emperor here mirroring each other, both in the reverse position, so the whole thing seems a little bit out of whack overall. You know, it's not such a bad thing, but it can be. So here's what I'm seeing. Someone has gotten very complacent in this relationship, and this happens when we get comfortable. We gain weight when we're happy. We stop doing our makeup. We stop brushing our hair. We stop, dressing up. We stop whatever, right? We stop because we get comfortable and we get busy, okay? The people that are constantly keeping themselves together, constantly staying pressed and dressed, constantly have their eyelashes done, constantly have their makeup done, constantly have their hair in a new style, constantly, taking 5 and 6 hours to get ready. A lot of people work too hard to do that. It's people that are literally playing that role as arm candy normally that have the time to do that, and they are paid handsomely to do so, which is why they're in complete different industries, but we ain't gonna talk about it. That ain't none of my business. In any event, make some effort for your partner, because someone here, maybe both people, have gotten very comfortable and very complacent, and we need to spice it up, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Get a new outfit, take the time, make the time, okay? And spice it up. Buy a wig. I don't know your life, okay? Go to a different thing or scene, or, go skinny dipping. I don't know your life. I'm just saying. Spice it up. Yeah, they feel like you're kind of going back to the way you used to be. They also feel a little bit deceived, and maybe they feel like they have to deceive you because they're scared to be honest about something. Oh, they really don't want, this does not want to come out. I want to know more about that. Yeah. The Devil in the reverse position, the Six of Coins in the reverse position, and the Lovers in the reverse position. Look, they've done something out of term, out of contract, breach of contract is what I'm getting. They went outside of the relationship in one way or another. Maybe they have a guilty pleasure of some sort. Maybe they acted on it. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they have eyes for others that are not necessarily being appropriate. It looks like there's been a line crossed somewhere. And how far that's gone is going to be different for everyone, but they're scared to tell you because they're scared of you. Period. All right? And they're either scared of you directly and what you will do and the backlash that will have and the problems that will create, or they're scared that you will leave them. Okay? Let's look at the World. The King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. King of Swords is in the reverse position. What they don't know is that you will love them no matter what. You're willing to take on a lot for them. If they would be honest, this would probably go a lot further because I don't think you really want to leave them. You're in it to win it. You're in it for the long haul. You love them even though you may disagree with them. I don't know how healthy that is. I don't know how healthy it's not. Hell, what do I know? Knave of Swords. What I know is what works for you works for you. That's what I know. Knave of Swords in the reverse position. They don't want to communicate with you. They don't, and I believe it's out of fear. Maybe they've been shut down by other people in the past. Maybe they've been shut down by you. This could be a childhood issue for some of you. I'm looking at, yeah, there's someone who has a lot of like mommy and daddy issues, and this stems from childhood as to why they feel like they can't be honest. This is the kid. There's nothing wrong with wanting an extra cookie after dinner, okay? But this kid was reprimanded for it or with it somehow, right? And so they feel like they have to sneak the extra cookie, okay? There's nothing wrong with, you know, having a little bit of visual eye candy or whatever, if that's what you agree to, or if you have a healthy relationship. This person feels like things that they have voiced in the past that they want, maybe for themselves, maybe in a selfish way, they got in trouble for, or they were reprimanded for, and so now they have a problem coming forward with that, okay? In the Hidden with the Seven of Cups, 10 of Coins in the reverse position, 4 of Wands in the reverse position. The dreams that they're having is about other people. They want options. Now, that could be options in work. That could be options in homes, cars, you know, whatever toys they may have or whatever toys they may have, or options in people, okay? But whatever it is, they feel like it'll cause conflict. They feel like it is going to take away from the home or the relationship in some way. And I got to be honest with you, they are probably right. But I feel like it's gotten to this point because of what's not being addressed up here, okay? Now let's clarify the Sun quickly. The Wheel of Fortune. So it turns around, it gets situated, there's truth that comes out. Now, whether or not, yeah, okay. So for now, there's no ending to the situation, but there is some clarity and something does go forward in a more productive and honest manner, okay? Yeah. Now, the Death in the reverse with the Tower in the reverse, there is an inevitable change here that's being avoided, and there is an ending that's been needing to happen for a long time, but y'all don't want to address it right now, and that's perfectly fine. You know why? Because this is your relationship, and it happens on your time, all right? Ancient. Ancestry, Egypt, magical inheritance. Number 4. So you are being asked and called to awaken something and activate something within you. I feel like I'm talking very much to feminine energies right now. If I am talking to masculine energies, you're being asked to embrace your feminine. Something very ancient, something very pure, something very divine, something very on your path. And all of that comes when you are, being authentic. Okay, let's hop into the singles. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for singles. We need 3 more shuffles here. 1, 2, major changes. 3, major changes and endings. For some of you, the next 3 months is going to be very crucial as far as your growth. What is that? I don't even know what month it is. July, August, September, October. Yep, that's what I was feeling. The equinox. The Eight of Wands in the reverse position. This could be maybe you're kind of giving up on a future love. Maybe you've stopped communicating with someone recently, or you've switched it up as to how you communicate. Maybe you've stopped traveling to a particular place. Yeah, it looks like you're dating, Sagittarius. You just want to be out there. You don't want to be bound to anyone. You don't necessarily want to go out of your way for anyone. That's perfectly fine. We're on the dating scene. We got new people. All right. Let's see what type of people we're attracting. This is not just one person. Okay. Deceptive people. Okay. Make sure that hold them to the standards you're holding yourself to. Okay. If you're being honest about not wanting commitment, you're not trying to play people, make sure you're holding that to them as well. You're holding them to that as well. Excuse me. Because right now you're currently attracting a whole group of deceptive people. Now remember, this is love overall and people for single. So this is not necessarily romantic. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh, well, I don't want to attract a bunch of deceptive lovers. Be careful that you're not interpreting this in a way that is just potential romantic partners. Because what I'm seeing is overall attracting a bunch of snakes. This is in the workplace. This is in the friend groups. This is everywhere. Okay, the challenge is not being able to control everything and everyone. You control you and that's it. So, you know, be who you are. And if they don't want to change or they don't want to be honest, that's on them. Okay, let's see what the advice is. And also don't get too comfortable and secure with people you know are not what they claim to be. Pay attention to the red flags. Your advice is to not get too comfortable. Don't build something solid on a cracked foundation, okay? It's that house made of Legos scenario. You want to build your house made out of Legos and then wonder why a little wind comes by and it all comes crashing down. All right, you're manifesting different types of things. So what I'm seeing here is somebody who's in a new kind of way of thought, a new energetic space. Sagittarius, you come through in your shadow cards here. Go ahead and start to go into meditation with yourself. Listen to your thoughts. Listen to your inner self. Listen to your inner child. Listen to yourself before you were jaded. That's a main thing to take away from this, because you're undecided on what you're manifesting, okay? You're in a new space, and I don't think you know exactly what you're attracting because you're not sure about your own self and where you want to be right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. But again, take it very light. Don't try to build something concrete on a foundation that you know isn't going to last, okay? Or that you don't know is going to last. It's okay to play it by ear. It's okay to not have to make a solid decision quickly. And it's okay to not give 100% to people that you're not even sure if they're going to be around tomorrow, okay? Supernatural, inexplicable, miraculous, and otherworldly. Like I said, make sure that you're spending time with yourself. And I'm telling you, these next 3 months, I know this is a weekly reading, but these next 3 months are going to be crucial for you to dive into yourself, because when we start lifting the veil and shifting into a darker space and a darker nature in the autumn equinox, there's going to be a lot of power there for you. Okay, there's going to be a lot of power. So like right now, it looks like you're cleansing, clearing, getting to know yourself, things like that. By the time the autumn equinox hits, we're looking at a harnessing and culmination of power, so that by the time the winter solstice hits, we're looking at a huge release of whatever you have developed and harnessed and brought up in the autumn equinox. All right. Wow, powerful reading. Love that for you, Sagittarius. That's what I have, and I'll see you next time.